This is a much anticipated and highly requested video. Every time that I take you shopping and I do here and there a bag unboxing, I always get asked the same thing. Can you please do a bag collection kind of video? So here you got me. This is my first Chanel bag collection. In addition to some jewelry unboxing, I just received my IDYL package and I cannot wait for you to see what I selected this time. You know what I noticed is that IDYL has changed their ribbon. Before it was a gross grain that it didn't have the name on it, and now it has all the name across. Oh my gosh. Oh, the way that this is wrapped. So excited. Wait and see the pieces that I selected. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. And if you're not aware, IDYL is a jewelry brand that they specialize in lab-grown diamonds, and all their pieces are solid gold, whether yellow, white, or rose gold. The way that they package absolutely everything is outstanding. I always receive this little travel pouch, which so handy every time that I package something, either to go like to commute. I'm always using these travel pouches. Oh, you always, with every single order, you're gonna get some sort of gift. And this time around, they have a travel jewelry box. It says IDYL right here in this beautiful beige tone. And inside you have compartments for bracelets, rings, earrings, necklaces, a little extra pouch here. I always love these kind of gifts that they are so thoughtful. Now to what I got. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. It says, "Be the light made for you." Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited. Oh my goodness. A few months ago, I got the Beige earring, but just one. And I have it right over here. But I needed the other pair. I got it. In addition, I got it from the high jewelry, their Le Couple necklace. This pendant is from their high jewelry. So IDYL does have two types of jewelry. The fine jewelry, which is again lab-grown diamonds, really beautiful, sparkly, but bigger, bolder, just like even more sparkly is the high jewelry. So friends, I cannot wait to put this on. We have to do it. If you are not familiar with IDYL, another thing that makes them so special and unique are their modular design. Basically, you get your base. I have here one of their high jewelry studs. This is a solitaire diamond. It looks like a full carat, but it's not. It's just the way that it's made, and you pay a fraction of the cost. If you were to compare it with luxury designer brands, I mean, those are, I'm honest with you, they are overpriced. Here with IDYL, there's zero markups, and then you get your add-on. In this case, this beautiful Beige earring, and you see how it has this prom with different adjustment holes. It's exactly what it makes it so special, because depending on which setting you want to put it on, you can wear your earring, whether say on the first hole, second hole, third hole. I mean, you can do such a mix of combinations and creations. So I'm just going to put it down here on my first hole and then secure it on the back. Oh my gosh. This is just perfection. So gorgeous. Okay, let's go for the necklace. Now on the necklace, I decided to go with yellow gold, and the chain is adjustable. So you have different loops that you can adjust your chain. The chain is so sparkly too. Wow, what a stunning piece. And it sparkles so much. I love the design. I'm in shock. The size of these diamonds. Again, this is from their high jewelry collection, which they always come with a diamond passport, which is basically your certificate of authentication, lab-grown diamonds, excellent quality. It tells you all the details about your piece, clarity, You get all the details right here on your piece. And aside to the exclusivity of the designs from IDYL, another reason why I love their jewelry too is because they are made in small batches in-house. In fact, one of the co-founders' dad is the one who checks every single piece so that everything is just excellent, outstanding pieces. And with high-end jewelry, when we're talking about diamonds, when we're talking about solid gold, you don't have to worry about getting into the shower. I mean, like, I get into the shower with my pieces every single day, and I don't have to worry about tarnishing or getting damaged, nothing of that, because they are pieces that they are going to last you a lifetime. Aside that they are pieces that I can pass to my children too, and they will not lose their value. I do have a discount code with IDYL, but right now is the gifting season, and I have even a better deal. All those details will be on the description box below. Highly suggest you to go ahead, check them out, because you can buy the stats by themselves. You can buy one add-on. You don't have to buy both at the same time. So if you're looking to just start your IDYL collection, they have so many different ways. Another recommendation, if you like dangling earrings, I do have this one by IDYL. I do have the pair, but they are so smart that aside that they are modular, you see it has a little loop right here. You can just attach it and create a longer style necklace, like a pendant necklace. Oh my gosh, I know, they are brilliant. But anyhow, while you're checking their website, make sure you sign up for their loyalty program. It's nothing that you have to pay extra for it, nothing of that. You're just going to be able to accumulate points and redeem it on future purchases. And they also have a new gifting feature, which is called the Drop Little Hint, where, like, say for example, you want to give a little hint to your husband or your fiance, someone special that they're planning to give you a gift for the holiday season, for your birthday or for whatever occasion, anniversary and whatnot. They can drop like a little hint of pieces that you are eyeing. So that is an excellent way to kind of like wink. These are the pieces that are on my wish list. I mean, some of them, like Tamara Kalinick, she just did a collaboration with them. I have seen Jessica Alba, Eva Longoria, and so many other celebrities where so many of their unique pieces is like, if you know, you know, right? And it's that quiet luxury style that is so well done. So if you want to be part of the IDYL Club, check the link that I'm leaving on the description box below and make sure you don't miss out on the exclusive and unique promo code that I have for all of you, my followers. Okay, my friends, let's start with my Chanel bag collection. I'm gonna go in order of how I got them, like which one I acquired first. So here you go, my very first Chanel bag. It is a Chanel 19 from the 21K collection. Now this bag, it is my first one, but it's the last one that it was designed by Karl Lagerfeld. So to me, it was kind of like a must-have. And this color, oh my gosh, I am obsessed with it. I'm sorry to use the word, but this is the most beautiful, elegant, caramelly brown color. It's just stunning. It goes so well with everything. And believe me, every time that I go out with this bag, I get so many compliments. Even when I go to the Chanel boutique, not only my SA, but other sales associate from Chanel, they always are like, wow, that Chanel 18 is, hats off, the best one. Is so beautiful every single time, no fail. So this bag again was from the 21K collection, and this shade of caramel shade came out in with the 21P collection. But it wasn't until the 21K that I made up my mind, and by the time that I made up my mind, this bag was impossible to find. So I decided to turn around to Redilux, and they went above and beyond. If you don't know about Redilux, it's a pre-loved website owned by a husband and wife, and I was really nervous to get my first Chanel bag from a pre-loved site. Hopefully it makes sense, but you have no idea. Georgia put me so at ease. She sent me so many pictures, and although it was supposed to be pre-love, it was never used. It didn't have not even a hairline, nothing. It was like incomplete and like completely like new condition. And I do have this part of the video is not sponsored by Redilux, but I just wanted to mention that I do have a discount code with Redilux, and I will be leaving links to each of the bags in the pre-love market if you're interested to just check them out. But anyhow, friends, perhaps one of my most used bags on my entire collection because it's super practical. It is super soft. It's made out of, I think this is lambskin. Is it lambskin? I honestly do not remember, but it's extremely supple and super soft. Yeah, I think it's lambskin. I always have my business cards inside. Always. Doesn't fail. Oh, and I use a insert, and this one is from Samorga, just to keep a little bit the shape, because this is kind of like a pillowy bag. This 21K collection is when Chanel also started to use the little plates instead of like the authenticity cards. So that's another thing about this bag that marks part of history of Chanel too. And I think is very special. It's super roomy. It does have another zipper compartment. Inside it's made out of fabric. So you have leather here, and then on the inner part, it's again fabric. It's just such a beautiful bag. And I didn't thought I was gonna love that duotone of, hardware. I always said, I would rather have just gold, because gold to me, yellow gold in particular, is something that I love the most. But on this specific bag, I think it just works so well. You also have this huge pocket on the side with a snap closure, which is extremely practical. So I can fit so many things on this bag. And in fact, I have been thinking and wanting to get another Chanel 19, but in black. I know. I have to update my wish list because, as always, I have so many things adding into my wish list, but this is one of the most practical, easygoing, everyday kind of bag that, although it has the CC logo here interlaced, it's not as flashy because it's not just a plate like of gold. It's kind of like, if you know the bag, then you will know it kind of situation. And this bag, I have been seeing it on the pre-love market at a really, really good price nowadays. I don't think that Chanel 19 is going anywhere, but I just think right now the pre-love market is becoming a little bit more conscious on their prices. So that's, I guess, a good thing. If you're thinking to get a pre-love Chanel bag. My second bag is a Chanel 22 white bag, calfskin in the small size. And this was from Chanel's 22A collection. So the first time that they came out with this kind of bag. And this bag was so controversial, but later on became the it bag because it's kind of that easy hobo slouchy bag that we're going to be seeing more and more in fashion as we're going into 2025 too. It's going to be very trendy, these kind of bags, and I know it was ahead of its game, I think. And honestly, these are my type of bags. For many years, I'm a businesswoman, so I either use business kind of bags, a little bit more structured, a little bit more boxy, that it will give me room. And then when I go to my day-to-day basis, I'm not like too, I just like to use a simple kind of bag. So when I saw it, I know a lot of people were saying like, looks like a trash bag. I never saw a trash bag in it. I saw the value in it, like the simplicity. Also, on one side it says Chanel, but if you don't want to be flashy and you don't want to wear it like such, you just need to turn it. And simple as that. Where's the other thing? Oh, here. It comes like this. So it has two straps. You can move it. Oh, where's the... I think the ring went inside here. Are you there? Oh, yeah. Sometimes this thing keeps moving, but it has this little metal. I think it's just so cute. I like to wear it sometimes just with one strap and just leave one hanging. I think it's just a lot of fun and just a little bit different, more casual, but yet like cool girl kind of vibes. Another thing that I love about this bag, I usually use also an organizer. I mean, not always, depends. If I'm gonna go, say, for a little bit of like a road trip and I need more organization, I use it. Otherwise, if it's day to day, I really don't. It has a kind of light lining inside, a pocket, and it does come with a detachable wallet thingy, so you can detach it, which is great, or just keep it attached. So I think that's kind of like a bonus, and you will never get a bonus from Chanel. That is for sure. And this is a bag that also I do have some other colors in mind. They have launched in the last couple collections a couple colors that I really want, but now this bag also comes in the caviar leather, which is also calfskin, but it does have that grain leather. And honestly, it loses a little bit that, like casual slouchy bag. It feels a little bit more structured. So I had passed already on a couple of bags that I wanted it so badly, the color, but I just said no. No, this is just not really for me at this time, because I just feel that, again, I just like how casual, slouchy it is, and it's definitely one of my favorite bags. This bag was also controversial because a lot of people said that they had some issues at peeling of the leather on the inside loop. I don't see that on my bags in particular, so I guess it depends on the what is the stain that they use. I think because I think some people were having problems with like very colorful bags that they start seeing that those little scratches. I haven't had any problems, so I'm so happy about my bag, and definitely a keeper in my collection, a must have for me. My third bag, finally I came in and I bought a Chanel small classic flap on the OG beige, light beige. I think it's called light clear color. So this is the classic bag from Chanel. Stunning. Love it. And it is caviar leather with gold hardware, which is like, when I saw it, it's like, oh my gosh, it is to die for. And I bought it, wow, when was it? You see, with the classic flaps, when you ask your sales associate, although it's a quote unquote part of a collection, because it's a classic shade, they don't really label it as such. So looking back to my receipts, this should be within the 23C Cruise collection. Yeah, I adore this bag. And this is a double flap, so it does have the double flap inside. You have the zipper over here, and yeah, all the good stuff. Oh my gosh, I need to take out. I still have the sticker of these. I should take it out because it's not good to leave your stickers on the hardware. They can tarnish. Look at me. I never took off the sticker. My goodness me. Preaching and not doing. That's wrong, Jacqueline. That's completely wrong. But yeah, this is a favorite bag. This is a bag that is elegant, but yet you can use it even with jeans. It can be an understated bag too. It does have the locking closure as well. You get to fit a good amount of stuff. You have this little Mona Lisa pocket on the back that you can fit, I don't know, like parking tickets or something like that. It's not super spacious, and I don't want to stretch it too much either, but it fits the necessities. And I'm a short person. I'm only 5 and a cherry, and I really like this small profile for the classic flap. Now this bag, and I got it back in 2022 for the 23C collection, within that time frame, right? And I pay, on that time it was around $8,000. It was pricey back then, but now it is outrageous. So if you get to find any of these classic flaps in the $7,000, $8,000 range, or even sometimes you can find the $6,000 range if it's not a look after color, but it may be a look after color for you, then I will say yes, go ahead and pull the trigger, because now they are beyond $10,000, and depending also where you live, I mean, the tax can be a total killer. My fourth bag was from the 23P collection, and I pulled the trigger right away, even though by that time the price went up too. And it wasn't necessarily the size that I wanted it, but I know it was a very hard to find kind of color. It's very hard to find and come across too, also in this leather. It is a Chanel medium classic flap, caviar leather, white color with champagne hardware. Super beautiful, super pretty. I have used it so much and it is standing the test of time. Is gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous bag. Definitely you get to fit a lot more goodies on this bag than the small one. Not by a ton, but yes, somewhat. If you're not familiar with the classic flaps, you can wear it like, say, top handle, like I had it before, or pull the straps and wear it shoulder style, or you can just pull these entirely and wear it, I would say, still shoulder. I'm short, so I can wear this crossbody, but it's not as comfortable as a crossbody as, say, the small size. Let me put it side by side so you can see the size difference. Also, another thing, the caviar leather from this beige bag, it's not super shiny, but a little bit more shiny than this one. This one is a little bit more matte. But there you have it. This is the difference between the medium and the small size. It does have all the same features, including the pocket on the back, and I mean, absolutely everything, right? So beautiful. And yes, I mean, a white bag. I'm never afraid to wear white bags. I love white bags, and this one was to me a must-have. After I tried the quality of Chanel, which I know many of you know that the quality has gone down, but I think it depends also on the season and where is it made, because some bags are like what's going on and some of them are really good. So I think, you know, you have to kind of like know the season, you know, and just check them well, because at least all the bags that I got, there's no imperfections. They look phenomenal and the quality is just amazing. But what I wanted to say is, prior to my Chanel 19, my Chanel 22, I wasn't really into classic flaps. I always thought that they look a little bit too, I'm on my fourth floor, so I mean, like, who cares really about age? But I thought that this style didn't look as youthful, but it just, I don't know if it was perhaps that I got influenced, social media, but it started growing on me, so yeah, I'm so happy I got it. My fifth bag, it is a seasonal bag and it's this gorgeous, you know, it looks like a classic flap, but it does have just a tiny bit of differences. One, that is not double flap inside, so it reminds me a lot to just a single flap. You get so much space here. This bag was from the 23S collection, where they had a ton of camellias feature. Love the camellia detail on the strap, and this is basically to adjust your strap, so you can use it crossbody, you can use it shoulder style. I have done a complete and full review about this bag, comparing it with my Chanel classic flap, the medium size white, so you can see what it fits inside and what not. But this is one of my best purchases, and I had always wanted a pink bag from Chanel, mostly a classic flap, but when I saw this one, it's like, wow, the practicality of this one is so amazing. I will have to say though, I regret not purchasing the black one too, because it's such a practical bag, easy bag, and it does have that, I mean, even the Mona Lisa pocket on the bag. I mean, like, it just have everything of the classic flap, and it was, I think it was like $5,000, almost $6,000, so way less expensive than the classic flap. That's why I kind of like regret not to get it, because again, this is a seasonal bag. So I have seen it come back in the smaller size, but not on this big size here. And if you have been watching me for a long time, then you know that I first bought the smaller size and then I went to the boutique and exchanged it for the big size. And I'm so happy that I did. In terms of the leather, honestly, I don't remember, but I don't think it's lambskin. it does have more structure. So I'm pretty sure it is obviously not caviar. I say obviously because it is not a grain, but I'm pretty sure it is calfskin leather because it's not as shiny or slouchy. It does have a lot more structure to it. Yeah, my only regret not getting it in the black one too. My next bag was from Chanel's 23K collection, and it is a black mini top handle, a very look after bag. In fact, I arrived to the Chanel boutique and my SA, she said, come closer. I got you one. Very hard, almost impossible to get back. And I'm like, what? Really? Because I was just looking to the collection in general. I didn't have something in a specific in mind. I don't remember. I don't think so. Or perhaps I did. Who knows? But anyhow, she showed me these and obviously I had to purchase it because it was such a hard to find bag. Super, super cute. Now, this doesn't have a double flap. Therefore, you can fit a lot more. I'm telling you, friends. I always have my business cards inside. It is so funny. Like, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. It does have a really nice, good size of strap that you can wear it like crossbody with easy. You can also get one of the little clasps from Chanel or even at Amazon. I will make sure to link it. So if you want to shorten up the strap, but also the strap is a lot thinner than say a classic flap. Let me show you. So this one is the classic flap, right? And then this is the one from the mini. You see the chains, this one, the one from the top handle is a lot thinner. So that's another thing. You have the conveniency of having the top handle thing. Yeah, this is such a cute bag. You have the Mona Lisa pocket on the back. I mean, what else can I tell you? Champagne hardware. Yeah, super cute, super happy I got it in my collection. Although I have to say that I have a few bags on my collection that I'm thinking to possibly sell them. And this may be one of them, not because I don't love it, but because you will see in a minute when you see another bag that I have that is kind of alike. And it's like, should I just keep everything or should I just, downsize? Although I have to say that I have a curated Chanel bag collection. It is not overwhelming at all and whatsoever, and I don't want for it to be an overwhelming collection either. And my next bag, it is this cutie from the 24P collection. Is a mini square in this kind of muted dusty pink, a little bit pearlized. When you see it closer, you should be able to see that it's just a tiny bit pearlized, but in the most subtle, elegant way. Perhaps this is what I will call my lady bag. It's so cute, so practical too. And because again, it doesn't have that double flap, it's just a lot more convenient because you can get to fit so many things inside. You have a little pocket here, the Mona Lisa pocket, this little thing with the pearls. You can just use this bag as a top handle, as a crossbody, and this is actually my youngest daughter. She says that this is her favorite bag, and sometimes she had asked me to use it already. So yeah, I'm sure one day this will be hers. But yeah, I love it so, so much. It's so cute. And I love these kind of like muted pink bags too, because they are not so like in your face and Barbie pink, but it's an elegant bag. It does have some, that cool tone. And this is my only mini square bag from Chanel, also from the 24P collection, a bag that I had to source it through a personal shopper because it got sold out before it could ever arrive into boutiques. I remember contacting some of my SAs. I do have a couple, and they were all like, impossible to find. So I had to go through a personal shopper, and I'm so happy I did. I got it fairly soon after the collection launch, and it was the Eat bag from the 24P collection and from last year basically, and this is it. It is my one and only Tweed bag from Chanel, and it is the so-called Kelly bag, although Chanel call it a shopping bag. And the tweed on this bag is not only gorgeous, but it has all intertwined little sequins, so it makes it even more precious. Black and white, I mean, like, cannot be any more Chanel. This bag is just so cute, and it became so popular for many reasons. It's a bag that is super roomy, spacious. It does have a nice, like, easy closure too. Then the strap, the hardware on this specific bag is more of like a Age hardware, so it's gold but it's aged, so it's not super sparkly either, and I think that's great because you have enough sparkles with all the sequins too. It's just so precious. Another ladylike bag, perfect for night out, take it for evenings, and yeah, all the jazz. It's just so cute, and I'm so happy. I didn't pay a lot more. I think it was like $700 more than the retail value. So it wasn't, I wasn't extortion for it. That's what I wanted it to say. And I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on it because this is just so precious. And I love the tweed on this bag too. Number 9 bag from the 24S collection. Finally. I mean, this was really hard to find. Let me tell you that. Collection after collection, I keep asking for it, and it was like, never, they are not doing it. And it is my Chanel Classic Flap Mini Rectangle. Caviar leather, champagne hardware, super cute. This baby, another very practical bag. This is the thing that I will say about the classic flaps. They should take the second flap because it is unpractical. There's no reason to be there. These are made to be practical for every day. You have a zipper closure inside, super cute. And this one is actually made in France. I know I didn't tell you my other bags where they were made, but anyhow, I just noticed that this was made in France. Super cute. The difference here between a classic flap and a mini classic flap, it is that you have only 2 grommets on top, and then the classic flap you have 4 grommets. Let's see, where was this bag made? I just got into my curiosity here. Also made in France. Okay, so that's that. And then this bag again is made out of lambskin leather. At a point in time, Chanel did these mini classic flaps in caviar leather too, but that's a long time ago. This past collection though, there were so many mini rectangular classic flaps, a ton of them on different colors. So most likely if you were eyeing the past collection, you may have been able to see it. Now these bags back on the time, I think they were like around $4,000. Now they are retailing about a little bit above $5,000. Now this is one of the reasons why I was saying that I don't know about my mini rectangular top handle, because as you can tell, they are very similar bags, except for the strap. The strap on this one, I mean here, like I said, you have the grommets, right? The strap on the mini classic rectangular bag, it is the same size in terms of the actual strap as the one from a classic flap, you know, a regular classic flap. You see right there, they are the same width. While if you compare it with the top handle one, this is a lot thinner. That's one of the main differences. But other than that, not much of a difference. So tell me, should I just get rid of one of these bags? I think that's one of my main questions that I have. I had been debating. Like I said, I want to make sure I'm curating my handbag collection and to do not have extra bags that perhaps I'm not using. I have been using this bag quite a bit. In fact, if you watch my latest favorites video, my October favorites, you have seen this bag. I have been using it a lot. So I don't know what to do, my friends. I don't know what to do. But yeah, this was, again, from the 24S collection. We arrived to my number 10 bag, and one that you know I absolutely love it is this baby, my mini Chanel 22 bag. This is also a seasonal bag because it does have a strand of pearls with the CC logo, which I thought it was so cute. The year prior, Chanel came out with this same bag with a full-on pearl strand. And honestly, I think I made a video about it. I wasn't even convinced. But when the 24A collection came and this bag was available, I was like, now this bag, I like it. I think it's a little bit more edgy. It doesn't have a full strand of pearls. Not that I dislike it, but it wasn't just my vibe and the vibe of the bag. In addition, this bag has a new feature that the previous mini Chanel 22s didn't have, and that is that you can detach this big old strap. It's a double strap, which is, it is connected like one interlaced chain and then the leather strap here, so you can detach it if you don't want it and just use it as kind of like a top handle. So it's super practical. If anything, the only thing that I will say why Chanel hasn't thought about to put a clasp closure, because I do have a video where I show you the differences between this bag and this bag. This one has a clasp closure, so it just makes it a little bit more secure. This one doesn't, so it's fully open. I know the opening is not that big, you know, and usually you wear like very close to your body, but I think it could have been nice to just have a clasp closure. I'm thinking, I mean, like if I don't want to get rid of this bag at all and whatsoever, I can just send it to a leather specialist and maybe just, you know, ask them to put one. Should I do so or not? I mean, you know, these bags, they just come and go. I don't know if I will ever sell it. I don't think so. It's one of my favorite bags in that shiny calfskin leather that it makes it a little bit more casual. It's not just, you know, so out there. And again, even if you don't want to wear all of these you can put it inside here. If you don't want anybody to know that it's a Chanel, you just turn it and that's it. This goes in here. So there's many ways to go about this bag, but one of my very favorite bags that I have on my collection. Very practical and completely different. A little bit more of like another vibe, another style. Love it. And my very last bag, I know my collection, I told you, it's not so big. It is my Chanel small classic flap in black caviar leather with gold hardware. Oh my gosh, she's a beauty. She is truly a stunning bag. This, I got it at the time that the 24S collection launched and before the last price increase. So I still pay with all of the tax, the 10,000. It costed 9,000 something, but you know, with the tax. Now this bag in the small size, you're looking to pay above 10,000 if you buy it from the boutique. But like I said, nowadays the price at the pre-love market is a lot better, more competitive. But why I didn't buy it from the pre-love market, you may be asking. I don't know. I just felt like, you know what? I want to complete the trilogy of my Chanel classic flaps, and I want it to be from... Yeah, I wanted it to be from the boutique. So I got my black one, my white one, and my beige one. So I got my trilogy. Yeah. So I guess that's why. And I decided to go for the small size, not because of the pricing, although obviously I'm saving some money, but mostly because, like I mentioned it before, this is a lot easier for a petite girl like myself to wear crossbody too, and I just like the size on my profile. You may be wondering, should I perhaps sell this one? I had been considering. Yeah, I mean, let me know if you want to know like what other bags I have on my collection aside to Chanel, if I want to sell them or not. I just, you know, let me know what other content like this you want to see. But yes, friends, this is my very last bag that I bought a few months ago. So I bought it this year. Now, November 15, the Chanel Cruise 25C collection is launching, and yes, I'm gonna go shopping. I have a couple bags that I'm eyeing aside to other things, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you want to see that vlog, subscribe to the channel with the post notification bell on so you don't miss that upload. a couple other unboxings that you will be seeing on this channel too. If you like the video, obviously give it a thumbs up, share with family and friends. If you are not yet following me on TikTok and Instagram, come and follow me there. And please do not forget to check IDYL for these amazing, gorgeous, diamond, unique pieces that, if you are planning for a gift to yourself and you want to add some uniqueness to your jewelry pieces, IDYL is the way to go. Do not forget that on the description box below, I will be leaving the very special details from IDYL for all of you, my subscribers. And thank you so much, IDYL, for partnering up on today's video with me. And to all of you, if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.
As ruas, já não vejo mais meus horizontes. Cidade nua, dentro de um mundo calmo.